Jazzy, we're back.
Back again. Good to be back. Good
What's
to
going
see
on,
you.
mate?
Oh, mate, I love footy. Footy's back.
I see you got this Steven Silvani hat on.
Hey, I love Steven
Sauce.
Silvani. I love Steven Silvani. I love
How did
Sauce. I
the
love
Blues
Doss.
go?
We can talk about that in Jazzy's sport because
okay.
I've got breaking news, and the result may not be what you think.
Oh,
So keep it.
interesting.
People say Jazzy's sport is dead, but mate, it's well and
It's about
truly
to come
alive.
back
It's
this week.
spicy.
Yeah,
It's got a bit
it's
of
lovely.
sriracha on it this week. So yeah, looking forward to it. Good to see you.
No new beers this week. We're just sticking with the
We're
South
sticking fat,
Coast.
mate.
Very
God's
nice.
nectar. I was going to ask you this before off air.
Yeah.
What was life before South Coast? What were we drinking? Remember we were regulars
West
down
End
there at
draft.
quiz night. Yeah, West End. West Ends were nice,
I do
but
love West End.
regular down there at quiz night, getting some $15 Carlton draft jugs. It just seems like a distant memory away.
Yeah.
You know, pre-COVID, post-COVID
Previous
memory.
life.
That's right, previous life.
We've still got plenty of stubby holders available.
Yes.
Our beers are freezing in these.
Yeah,
I've never had a colder beer in my life.
they're too chilly. I think my throat's got
I've had
hypothermia.
a lot of comments like when
Yeah.
people get it, they're surprised.
Mm.
They're like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that'd actually be good."
Yeah, they're girthy. They're girthy stubby holders, man. No, they are. They're good quality. Soup can come through
Very
the
good.
goods, man. I told you. However, and we can probably get into this. We can run the socials and whatnot, but we are down 4.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that in a sec.
Well, I reckon we'll benefit the doubt for now, but just a reminder to anyone that hasn't paid,
Yeah.
could they please pay?
Yeah. See, the thing with the business transaction is you give us the money, we give you the product.
Yeah.
So that's usually how it goes down. It's not a, buy it for, get
We
free.
were too trusting.
operation. Yeah. Very interesting stuff. But shout out to everyone that has bought one so far.
Very,
we
very
have
nice.
plenty left. They're in my car. So if you see me in person, I'm about,
Yeah.
mate, you can get your hands on one straight away.
Love it.
It's that simple.
Like us on socials, Insta, Facebook, TikTok,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Get around it.
Where else are we? That Donald Trump one.
all
What
over
was
the
that
place.
called? Truth Social?
No, we're not on that, unfortunately. But that's the first I'm hearing of this. So,
Jazzy, big question.
yes.
How was your week?
Mate, very good week. I'm in negative karma at the moment, unfortunately.
Negative karma.
Yeah, so
What's happened?
big karma system, obviously. You do good things will come onto you. You do
Yeah.
bad things will come onto you.
And you've been doing bad things.
I am a massive pest, I realise. I'm a huge pest. I'm like the cockroach in your kitchen that won't
What
go
have you
away.
been doing?
So, had a lovely friend's wedding last night.
Yes.
As you know, down at Brighton Seacliff Yacht Club. Lovely little spot down
Ooh,
there.
very
Lovely little
nice.
spot. Super dries on tap. Jesse was in good form. Very, very good.
Free frothies?
Free frothies.
Oh, that's your absolute element.
That is my element. They were going down a treat. I think
Yep.
there was a hole in my glass.
Yep.
I said, glug, 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 glug. Oh, fill me back up. There's a hole in my glass. So that was good. But it got to the point of the night, the tune started coming on the dance floor.
Oh.
And they've turned it up. They've turned it up nice and loud. And Jesse's the first one out there. And I see a fresh beer and I see a spot on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And half of that beer's gone all over the dance floor.
Yeah.
A young girl with a mop, she comes out and she goes, "Stop spilling your beer. Stop
Oh,
spilling your
come
beer."
on.
No, I said, no, fair enough, play on. So I've decided to start spilling other people's drinks by putting my hand in their drinks. And
On purpose?
On purpose, yeah.
You were, because this bird's pissed you off.
That's
You've
right.
tried to spill drinks on the floor.
That's right. Well, it wasn't lubricated enough and I was trying to shuffle. I was trying to shuffle
So it's
on
like
it.
the floorboards where your
That's right.
shoes get a bit stuck.
Mm.
Jeez, you're
So
a pest.
Wasn't lubricated enough. So a good friend of the show, Darcy Judd Smith, has got a fresh beer in his hand and I've just plonked my little hand in there. Big plonk. So my fingers get the taste of what he's got in there. Nice Hans Super Dry. And I made the bloke dry reach.
Oh
Yeah,
my
started
God,
dry
man.
reaching, man. You don't you don't know where my fingers have been
Yeah.
throughout the night, like germs, whatever,
You're
everywhere.
disgusting.
In the girls' Moscatos, in
So
the,
you've
in the
been-
sparkling wine.
So as you said, you've been being a bad person. Has this
Yeah.
bad karma come around to hit you yet?
It has, but actually, I think it was a bit in reverse. So, like, I had a bit of bad karma earlier in the day, and we'll get into that in Jazzy Sport because I've got to cover that as well.
Oh.
So I think it came a little bit in reverse. So I kind of got what I was given, and
Yeah.
everything balances out, of course, which is good.
As it always does.
As it always does. What else have I been up to? Has anyone taken me up on my bet about the Blues?
No,
The
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. So if you
What was
remember,
it again?
last week I said to anyone, I bet that the Blues will finish above any team that you barrack in the AFL, and if they don't, I'll
Yeah.
buy a carton.
And
It's
no
as
one,
simple as that. And no
everyone,
one
re-
has taken it.
everyone reckons the Blues are going to be flying. That's why.
And they are flying. And like I said, we'll get into a Jazzy Sport because it's not all what you think around there at the Blues Town. But take me up on the offer. It's there. First 5 people, I think I said. Or did I say 10?
I think you said first 10.
I'm lowering it to 5 because you guys
I
are
don't think you're
pathetic.
gonna
That's
get one.
pathetic, man. Where's the interaction? What else did I do? Went to good friend. No, well, you be the judge here. Good friends of the show. 7 Men, Elizabeth.
Sorry.
7 Men, Elizabeth, the suit shop.
Oh,
So-
I thought you were just talking about 7 Men.
No, not talking about 7 Men. No,
Yeah, no,
as,
they're alright,
as
they're
nice as
alright.
that would be. Now,
I've been in there.
I did go down there and I wanted a new suit. I wanted traditional black.
No.
Because as you know, the M&Ms
no,
do
no.
roll out when wedding time comes around, which is nice. Black tie event, boys, what colour should I get? Green, blue, red.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it all
yeah,
comes
yeah.
out. Wanted a traditional black suit. And I said to the bloke, look, I'm after a black suit, traditional. Yep, no worries, mate. I'll hook you up. Hooks me up with all the gear. Oh, do you need the vest? No, I'm not really a vest guy. All good. Gets to the shoes.
Oh, no.
Mate, do you want the loafers with the gold buckle? Do you want the loafers without the gold buckle? Do you want standard? And I'm sitting there sweating as I do. I don't like
What have you done?
salespeople.
You've
And I said to the bloke, hey, mate, can you just hold this? We've got more shops to get to.
No.
You hold this for me and I'll be back.
And you've done a runner.
And I've legged it out of there, man. I said, see you later.
I
said,
did
"See
that
you
once
later."
as well to a shop in Elizabeth. I was just walking around, like I was just looking, and you know these salesmen. It was a suit shop as well.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, just looking for a shirt, like just walking around. I wasn't really convinced I'm buying something.
Yeah.
But he had me in a whole suit. He's like, oh, yeah, just try this on. I reckon this is your colour.
Yeah.
And he just had me full decked out in a suit when I didn't want it. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh, what do I do? I was like, oh, I'll go.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah. I think he knew as well because I was like, "Can you hold it, mate?" And he said, "Oh no, not really." I was like,
Oh,
"Mate,
don't
you
worry
really
then.
you really need to. You need to."
So you got the black. What did you get?
No, I
in the
didn't
end?
cop it.
Oh, so you wore the blue suit.
I just
from-
ran away. Yeah, my blue suit from 2014 high school graduation, still going strong. Got a lot of use out of it, which is nice. But apologies to 7 Men workers. You probably missed out on a big sale there, which is good. What else have we got going on? We got a very special guest coming in today.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that later in the episode. It'll be very exciting.
special.
Very exciting. He's a very special man. And like you said, stubby holders. Get on the
Yes.
stubby holders. Keeping our drinks cool and cozy. What about you?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Speaking of coloured suits,
Yes.
I had the green one out yesterday.
Yeah, the M&Ms.
I had a wedding too.
Yeah, you
Both
did.
of us on a wedding tour.
Nice, yeah. And yours is very far away. Yours is in the sticks, mate.
I was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, sticks.
They said it was in Harndorf,
Yep.
but we got to Harndorf and then they piled us in on buses and drove another 25 minutes away.
Wowee. How was it?
And there was one bar of 3G and I couldn't watch any races, so I wanted to end it all.
Wow. How was
It's not
the
too bad,
free
not too
frothies there?
bad.
Did you have a hole in your glass?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Over the shoulder, tipping them out.
Yeah.
I was.
Water in the plants? More?
It was a bit warm.
It was a little
I
bit
went a
warm.
bit because it was Gabby's side of the family. I didn't really know anyone,
Right.
so I went like the full suit, tie, jacket.
Oh,
'Cause
you're
I'm
looking. Yeah,
'cause I'm
James
a
Bond.
suave man.
Yeah,
James Bond.
Full M&M get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's they're like a country sort of family,
Right.
and I walk in and I just see like the first person.
A Cobra.
It's like that shirt unbuttoned,
Oh.
untucked pants. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, what am I
Oh
doing?
dear,
here?
I'm overdressed.
What am I doing? I'm way overdressed.
You're a city slicker in the
So-
sticks, mate. Yeah.
Watched the ceremony.
Yep.
As
Beautiful
soon as we got
ceremony.
inside and had my first drink,
Yep.
tie off,
Tie off.
lost it.
Top button undone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Did the
Got
buttons
no idea
come
where it
slowly
is.
undone throughout the night?
I was down to no buttons by the end of the night.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20?
yeah. Every 3 beers you can undo a button.
3, is it for
Yeah.
you? Yeah. Very interesting. That's good.
But it got me thinking, nothing like a white person's wedding when the music comes on.
Absolutely, mate.
What are some of your favourite tunes, like wedding tunes? I got a few I want to run through.
Absolutely.
ABBA.
Yeah.
When
you
ABBA
can't go
comes
past
on,
ABBA.
everyone's going nuts.
Now-
Dancing Queen.
Mamma Mia 1 and 2, arguably some of the best movies of all time.
Oh my
Simply
God.
down to the soundtrack.
Gimme.
Oh, gimme. Oh, absolutely unreal.
Everyone was just going nuts for that.
Yeah, nuts.
Grease Megamix.
Oh,
That
I'm not a
feels the
massive
dancing.
fan of Grease,
I
but I
got
don't mind Grease
chills.
Lightning. Grease Lightning's good. Yeah.
Mr. Brightside.
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
Goat. That's why he's the GOAT! The Killers
That'll
of the
get
GOAT, man.
everyone. That will get everyone.
That's how you
Next
flock
level.
the dance floor, man. That's how you flock the dance floor.
Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock's a touchy one. You
Well,
got to be
it's
very
funny
careful.
you say it's touchy.
Yeah,
and you know how I said I've only met like 2 of this whole family.
Yeah.
This wedding of 200.
They all saw you in your undies.
Better believe I had my ducks down.
Yeah, bloody oath, mate. It's always a good time. I feel like, yeah, that's a very bloke song. Like, you got to be committed to the Eagle Rock to really get around it.
And because it was a country one,
Yeah.
they all appreciate it. Or I think everyone can appreciate it growing up with it, doing that at school, the Nut Bush.
The Nut Bush. Yeah, don't mind collaboration dancing. Same with the Macarena. They got
yeah.
similar energies.
And I pull the same joke every time.
Yeah.
Once the Nut Bush comes on, start doing the Macarena.
That's
wrong
a
one,
classic
guys.
That's a good one. That's school disco vibes there. Some of my favourites, the Veronica's Untouched.
Oh, yeah.
That was on
Dun, dun, dun.
a couple of weeks ago. I had another wedding. Good mate
busy
from
man.
soccer, and we were all requesting to the DJ. It was actually the guy that used to DJ at Red Square. What was his name? George Ashby. He was the DJ. So
Oh.
we're like, mate, can you play?
Well, at least yours had an actual DJ.
That's right.
I was just looking
yours-
at this dude last
playlist.
night, and I was like, I could do this.
Oh, he was just playing a playlist.
So if
wasn't he?
anyone's having a wedding,
Yeah.
I'll DJ.
I said last night I would be happy to DJ. I could spin some decks pretty easy, man. I reckon I'll
couldn't
be
be that
next
hard. I don't think it'd be
Australian
that
Fred
hard.
again. That'd be good. Veronica's Untouched, Sweet Caroline.
Yep.
What else? Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy. Crank that.
Actually,
yeah.
you know they do the speeches and they do the first dance.
Yeah.
Or what's it called? Is that called first dance?
First dance. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It's all like
Very
it's
slow.
slow.
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like, it's like a love song.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that fucking
Jason
wise
Mraz.
men say or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they invite everyone on after.
Yeah.
And guess what song's the first song after all that soft stuff? Like, we invite everyone to come up.
Yeah.
DJ spins a deck. What tune is it?
Yeah. By Usher.
N-word with in Paris.
Oh dear. Oh no.
And everyone's just going nuts. All the
Who's in
50-year-old
Paris?
white women. And I'm like, who is in Paris?
Who's in Paris,
Who's in
ladies?
Paris?
Who's in Paris? That's questionable. That's
And I was just
questionable.
watching everyone very closely.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh man. In today's day and age, if you get the camera out there, there's a few people being shamed on the social media.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But good tune though. Good tune.
And just another one before we got into it, I just want to allude to a claim you made last week
Yep.
that no one liked Cookie's joke.
Yes. Now you did put a poll
said
up.
you were getting heaps of messages. Everyone was hating it.
I had a lot,
put a
man.
poll up.
Yep.
80% in favour of Cookie's jokes.
80%.
That
in
is a
favour.
big percentage.
Now, did you just share that to your close friends on the Instagram?
No,
account
no,
and
this
you're
was
trying
on
to
the
skew
poll.
the.
This
No,
was like there was 100 votes.
I had people from left, right,
No,
center
no,
saying,
no.
"Can we please not tell?"
The only
another
people
joke
that
from
said
Cookie?"
no was his own family as well.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. So that is saying something. That holds its
Uh,
weight more. So that's good.
But speaking of weddings,
Yes.
we
We love weddings.
or just getting pissed in general.
I love love.
We love love.
I
don't
love
we?
love. Yeah, we love love. And we love you, the listener. Shout out to you.
The most important thing of getting pissed at any time isn't what you do on the night, it's what you do the next day.
That's right. It's all about, it's preparation for Sunday, really, isn't it?
It's the hangover cure.
That's right.
It's very important. It could dictate how the rest of your week goes.
That's right. It's all part of match day preparation, mate. Saturday's the pre-game. Sunday's the real game. What are you going to do on the Sunday?
I had to do it this morning. I
Mm.
went and got myself a feed.
Yep.
But I wanted to rank hangover cures.
Yep.
So we're going to rank them, but we're going to do it in draft style. So if you know the NBA draft or the AFL draft,
Absolutely, I do.
we have our little order here of our foods
Yep.
and others. And then we're just going to go one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gets the first pick, back and forth.
Yep. All
And
right.
then at the end, we'll see who has the better squad of hangover cures.
And for just to mention, you gotta explain why you've picked what you've picked. You've got your starting five in your
Yeah, yeah.
basketball.
Yep.
You got your starting five. You gotta be smart
we'll do
about
5
it.
picks each.
Strategical. That's right.
And we're going to draft them. We're going to see who's got the best squad.
All right, here
Let's
we go.
get into it.
You're up.
Who's going? I'm up.
You go first to your segment, mate.
Pick one.
Yep.
I'm taking the AB.
Fuck, you've taken my number one pick too.
HSP, Smash Pack, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It is the undisputed GOAT. I'm taking that as pick one.
It's goated. So for those not familiar, if you're listening overseas, what the fuck's an AB?
Chicken,
Or
lamb
Yeah.
combo
Yeah.
in like little tiny pieces.
Yeah.
Covered in chips.
Yeah.
Covered in every sauce you could imagine.
It looks like a dog's breakfast, man. It looks
Do you know why they
disgusting.
call it AB?
Yeah.
'Cause
Atomic bomb.
No.
Oh.
Abortion.
Oh, is that what it is? That's
Yeah.
a bit disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't
'cause
really.
that's what it looks like apparently.
Oh, well, that's sliding down my rankings for that. That's absolutely disgusting, man.
What are you taking?
It is the GOAT tomato barbecue garlic sauce. I'm having on one of those.
If that doesn't fix you, nothing will.
Yeah, that's right. My number one pick. It's between 1 and 2. They're pretty much on the same level, but I had to put this at 2. The Zinger box.
Oh, you're taking the Zinger box.
I'm taking the Zinger
Very
box
good.
at number 1. This is a bloke's favorite. You go in the Zinger box. You go on a large meal with a large Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
You are absolutely smashing that thing under 2 to 3 minutes, and you're feeling like shit for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But it's a great starter. Puts up good points. Value for money's there.
Yeah.
Ease of access.
Yeah.
You can get on Uber Eats. It's
Yeah.
ticking all the boxes for me, Toddy. That's my number one pick.
Yeah, but I like it. That's where I would have been next.
Thanks very much.
My pick two. I'm taking Macca's.
You go on Macca's.
I am.
Enemies of the show.
I'm not. You know, I'm not a
Cure.
You know, I'm not a big Macca's guy.
Holy smokes, that's
but
massive.
you better believe if I'm hungover and I'm rolling in and picking up a double quarter pounder, is going to do a good number on me, and I'm going to be better for it.
That's Alonso Ball pick, man. That's Alonso Ball in the draft. Have a look at him now. What's he doing? Not much. You pick Macca's, you're going to be suffering.
And then I might get a
run.
side of 10 nuggets to go with it.
Oh, nah, mate. I can't agree with you there. I did have McDonald's on my list. However, it was all the way down at number 10, and it was below number 9, which was punishing yourself with a fast. So
Jesus
that
Christ.
just goes to show how much I despise McDonald's. But hey, it's your list. It's not mine.
What's your second pick?
My second pick's an interesting one. Let me know how you feel about this. I feel like you'll probably call me out on this one. A cafe brekkie.
Cafe brekkie.
Cafe brekkie. You go out maybe with your partner, maybe with the boys on a Sunday between 11 if you're up that early. But if you're not, even 2, 3 p.m. you can get a nice brekkie at some places.
I hate it. I hate it personally.
You don't like it? Eggs Benny or a big brekkie with a coffee. Honestly, that's pretty goated, man.
See, if I could get that on Uber Eats, I'd probably be all for it.
And this is the drawback. It's got its specialty. It can hit the 3, but it can't play defense.
Yeah.
You have to go out and get it.
Yeah.
And that's what's really going to separate the
But
men
high
from the boys.
risk, high reward.
That's right. High risk, high reward. Sometimes the price point isn't there, depending where you go in Adelaide.
That's all right.
But I don't mind it.
My third pick, I'm taking the Powerade.
The Powerade.
I'm taking the Powerade.
Liquid energy.
I'm dead in bed. I'm not driving to the drive-through.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting for the Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk 20 meters to my couch. I need those electrolytes back in me, mate.
That's true. Yep. The 4 essentials.
So if I'm taking the AB and taking Macca's, I'm going to need some electrolytes to go with it.
That's right.
Powerade. You can't go wrong.
What flavour are you taking?
Blue.
Blue.
Blue Powerade's the best Powerade.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Purple or blue, man?
Blue. I literally just said blue.
Where's my purple gang, man? Where's my purple gang?
Was that
purple,
blackcurrant?
Purple like Grimace, blackcurrant. Goes so crazy. They're $2 at Woolies at the moment. I've stocked up hard. Even sometimes the no sugar ones go pretty crazy.
I'm big on the no sugar ones.
But I love the sugar sometimes. Like, it just gives you a nice head rush.
It's probably what you need. You probably do need the full sugar one for that.
That's right. I was gonna put Powerade as well. That's a really good pick, Toddy. I really like that. Gives you a bit of variation between liquids and solids, which is nice. Sometimes you can't keep that AB down, and it's coming straight back up.
Absolutely.
Number 3 for me, another interesting one. A lot of versatility. A little bit in your area here. A sausage roll or a meat pie.
Ooh.
So, and bonus points if you put it in the microwave, not in the oven. Now,
2 minutes 30 versus 45 minutes.
That's right.
Who's the real winner?
What
brand are we taking?
We're taking Balfour's.
Balfour's.
Or we're taking a Villiers pie.
Where do we sit with Mrs. Max?
Mrs. Max can probably go shoot itself. Preferably can be abolished from everybody's diet completely, but the versatility's there.
Yes.
It's quick.
Yes.
You're probably always going to have one in your freezer.
Yeah.
They're nutritionally shit ass, like the rest of the foods on here.
That's what we want.
And you can absolutely drench that thing in tomato sauce. So another thing, you can add condiments to it. It's got volume. It's got elements to it.
Love it.
Another thing, it serves its purpose. It's easy. It's cheap.
I like it.
That's my number 3.
Oh, number 4. We're getting filthy now. Go on the pizza.
Pizza. That's a good pick. Great pick.
Pizza.
Yep.
Pizza Hut, Domino's, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter at all.
2,000 calories of pure cheese and regret.
And oil.
If that doesn't fix you, nothing will, mate.
That's right. That's a really good pick.
Or you could be going down to Pappy's.
You could go to Pappy's.
Pizza.
However, you need to order it for the weekend that you're hungover beforehand.
Yes. The problem with getting Pappy's as a hangover cure is, you'll be waiting 4.5 hours. You need to do it when you wake up, go back to sleep, and then you're pleasantly surprised
when you wake up to Pappy's.
When it's like, I forgot about this.
Yeah,
it was 12 hours ago, right?
It's a backhanded compliment to Pappy's because it's so delicious, but I've never had... You know how people do juice cleanses, water cleanses, fasts, whatever? We've done a Pappy's cleanse because that thing just completely wipes your intestines out. It's pretty ridiculous, but pizza's a great call, man. It's a well-rounded, no pun intended, pick there.
Hey.
Going dirty as well for mine. Bacon Deluxe Hunger Tamer from Hungry Jack's.
Oh, yes.
And once again, bonus points if you upgrade that thing to a large. That thing's coming with a Bacon Deluxe. Right. You're getting a cheeseburger. You're getting your nuggies. You're getting your chips. You're getting your dipping sauce.
Yeah.
There's not really much more you can ask for.
Yeah.
Value, perhaps not really there. Once again, you can get it on Uber Eats. It's very versatile. It's dirty though, and you're going to be paying.
Dirty. It's one of the most calorie dense of the fast food chains.
You will be paying the price later. However, nothing really goes past a nice, freshly cooked Bacon Deluxe from Hungry Jack's. They do go very hard.
I like it. Now you're gonna love this one. My 5th pick.
Yep.
The Bachelor's handbag.
Bashy's handbag. That's a great pick. That's an unreal pick. A roast chook.
Coles, Woolies, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Pick
up a loaf of bread while you're there. You've got about 10 meals. You can have it again and again. You can have it when you have it for lunch.
That's dinner for 4 days, man.
It's fucking dinner for a week.
That's
in
right.
my house.
That is the.
It's easy. It makes 2 minutes to put it together.
Absolutely.
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Or if you get it hot first time, ready to go.
That's right.
Every other subsequent meal, 2-minute dinners.
That's a great call. You can also go caveman style and just start munging into it with your hands.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do.
And ripping shreds off it. You see a lot of tradies do that. They'll get one for lunch and they'll just eat it with their hands. It's a great
Nothing
call.
wrong with that.
Once again, very versatile.
Yeah.
It's the colloquial symbol for I can't be fucked making dinner. It's roast chook and some bread rolls.
Oh, yeah, if you're not from Australia, it's a roast chook.
Yeah.
Big chicken in a bag.
Roast chicken, pre-made.
We explained that a few episodes ago.
That's right. That's a great starting five. You're going to come up against my starting five now, and this is my fifth, and this is a really left field pick.
Ooh,
and this is really for those people that live in specific areas, so it might not be available to everyone. One of its drawbacks. It's an Oporto's a Bondi burger.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you're someone like me, not like you like a little bit of spice. You get this ting with a little bit of chili, and it's absolutely delicious. You can get it with a bit of pineapple as well, if you want. If you're feeling tropical,
pineapple,
feeling zesty, feeling fruity, it's good. But like I say, Oporto's not available everywhere. However, their burgers slap and their chips slap.
I haven't had Oporto's in years.
There is one quite close to us as well, and I do frequent it quite often. Well, at least I used to. But it's a great pick. It's a little bit left field. Like I say, it's got its specialties. But I feel like my starting five versus your starting five, we might have to get the viewers to vote.
I think
who's picking
so
what?
I had AB, Macca's,
Yeah.
Powerade, pizza, and the roast chicken from Coles.
Yeah.
That's coming up against...
I had the Zinger Box, Cafe Brekkie, a sausage roll or a pie, a bacon deluxe Hunger Tamers, and an Oporto's Bondi burger meal.
Wow.
So
that's a tough matchup.
So you've definitely got LeBron, you've got Jordan, you've got the AB.
Traditional.
You've got the AB.
Yeah.
But
you've got the next. They're next.
We got next. I got Ja Morant. I've got
when he's not shooting people in
when he's not in the shoot club. I've got next. You've got now. But I guess we'll see what the listeners decide, mate. But that's strong. That's strong.
I like it.
I enjoy that a lot.
All right, we'll be back in a sec.
It's about that time. We're going to bring you a lovely, good friend of the show, a face behind Phone Book Millionaire. We hope you love him because we love him so much. And we'll see you in a bit.
All right, we're back.
We're back. And we got a good friend to my right here, Brady.
You might recognize him. He's a multiple-time Phone Book Millionaire contestant. It is Brady Lambo.
G'day, boys. It's good to be here. I'm pretty excited. This sort of feels like when they bring Brett Kirk into the 7 afternoon footy team. But I'm Brett Kirk, and I've got no idea what I'm doing, but I'm here anyway. So let's do it.
AFL 360.
You must be feeling alright about today because you said you had about 7 beers, so you must be pretty nervous.
Yeah, I've had a few beers. I mean, I probably need to 7 more for this, but I was watching the footy and just absolutely. Shocking day for...
What happened? You got your Crows scarf on. How'd the Crows go today?
I don't know. We were happy as Larry in the first quarter and a bit, and then it just all went downhill from there, as the whole season does usually for the Crows. So what can you do,
Just remember to keep your mic up.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be like Nixie in a few weeks. Just no hair. Just absolutely rip it out because
you're the way they're going. You reckon you're going to shave the dome?
Yeah, no, just pull it out, I reckon. Like, from stress, mate. Just shocking.
You were going nuts in the group chat today.
Yeah, I just need to calm down a bit, boys. I just get worked up. Just the footy, just something about it just gets me going.
So he left one chat and he blocked someone from another chat.
Good friend of the show, Aussie Jedi. What are your thoughts on Aussie Jedi,
mate? It just gets under. Like he goes off at you, and he goes, "Oh yeah, the Crows," and then as soon as his team loses, the Port Adelaide Power, as soon as they lose, he's like a mouse. You won't hear him for about 2 weeks until the next game. So, little rat, mate. A weasel, as
we won't upset you too much. We won't talk about the Crows too much.
That's right, boys.
So something we want to do now. We've been doing Phone Book Millionaire for a few. It's been like a year now. We've been doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's where we ask someone a question, they can't answer it. We've got to find someone in their phone book, and they can bring them up. But I think we wanted to change it up, Jazzy, didn't we?
We did, and that's why we got you here, buddy.
We want to get the listeners to do it. We want to
get
a few people that've been on it before.
Yeah,
and who better to start it off than someone who's given us some cracking answers and Brady Lambo.
I think all my answers have been wrong, but that's good. At least I'm not doing it now.
My favourite was when we rang him and we said, "Oh, how are you?" And he goes, "Yeah, not bad. I just brushed my teeth."
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I'm a bit random, boys. Sorry
My
about
favourite was, good, just moisturising my face. That was another good one. So you're very hygienic, which is good, buddy. But
did you moisturise today?
Yes, but I was on the last little dollop, so I had to just scrape out the bottom of the tin, It was a struggle.
Hate that. Feel like the crows, mate. Scrape the bottom of the barrel.
They were scraping it today.
The tin, which is good.
That's for sure.
All right, here are your questions.
Should we get into it?
We'll get into it. 3
questions. You can't answer them. You got to find someone that you know that can answer.
All right, we'll give it a go.
Oh, play the sting, Jazzy.
All right, Brady. Well, we'll ask you to call someone from your phone book. You just hold the phone up to the microphone. Should pick it up just fine.
All right,
that should be good. But here's your first question.
In 2023, what was the most sold car?
Most sold car. Oh, I think I'd know this actually. But I'm going to go to... I reckon I might go to Trav McDonald. Yeah. He's a car enthusiast. He loves his 4-wheel drives, etc.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he does.
We'll go to him. See how he goes.
Hello.
G'day, Trav. How are you, mate?
Not bad, yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. You're on the pod. This is weird to say. Usually I'm listening to this on the way to work. But I've got a question for you for a Phone Book Millionaire.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what was the most sold vehicle of 2022?
Last year.
Last year, what was the most sold vehicle in Australia?
In Australia?
Yep.
I can't remember if I said that or not.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Let him believe it.
I have to say... I'll go with the Hilux. Fuck it.
He's going with the Toyota Hilux.
So he's a man of his word. He loves his 4Bs.
If it was the year before, he would have been right. But no, it's the Ford Ranger.
Oh, no, Trav. The year before, the Ranger. Jeez. Thanks anyway, mate. Appreciate the call.
Crows.
Oh, mate, thank you. I appreciate it. I've already gotten stick about that, so lovely. All right, thanks for that, mate. Take it easy. See ya.
On the show, we do love Ford Ranger Raptor drivers. They sit up your ass on the expressway, and they got their underage tradie girlfriends in the.
Not off to the best of starts.
Yeah,
we can pull it back.
That's right.
That's it.
We usually say 1 out of 3 ain't bad because sometimes people get put on the spot. People don't know, can't hear the questions. So
question number 2.
All right, cool.
What is the highest ranked film on IMDb?
I gotta go to two blokes to this. I
think you got someone to unblock, mate.
I gotta unblock some absolute nerd of the film industry.
A big movie nerd.
Yeah, I got one, and he's a terrible bloke when football's on.
And he was ripping you all day.
You are talking about a good friend of the show, Jordan Martin,
who has been on the show.
He has been on the show
he's
before.
Coming back on the show in a few weeks. We've locked him in.
Yeah, that's good when he gets back from his whatever the frick he's doing, man.
Hello, Jordan.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I've been better, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Just enjoying the Crows' loss.
Yeah.
We all knew that was coming.
I was waiting for that. All right. Anyway, I've got a question for you for Phone Book Millionaire. You're on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, what is the all-time highest IMDb rated film?
The Godfather.
Is that where you lock it in?
You're locking in The Godfather, mate?
Yeah.
All right, he's locked it in.
And he's wrong.
The
movie nerd is wrong.
You spud.
It's Shawshank.
Oh, he
Godfather
did
the second.
He did say that as you said. Oh no! All right. Well, thanks anyway, mate.
Another loss.
Another loss. You'll get used to that next week after playing against Collingwood at the G. So.
It's all right, mate. Up the crumb.
All right, mate. Thanks for that. Take it easy.
See you, mate.
See ya.
Wow, great. See, that's how the hatchet is buried, man. Just a little bit of lovely banter back and forth. You've got to genuinely square up on each other earlier today, but it's good to see.
I thought that would have been an easy one for the movie nerd.
Yeah. He said it after, but yeah.
Shawshank's a classic, man. That's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It's so good. All right, you 0 from 2, Lambo. That one took a bloody long while, so we'll see how we go for the third one.
Sound fine.
That's
all right.
Get a third going.
Question number 3.
Cool.
A sport one.
All right, sport.
In 2020, who won the AFL Wooden Spoon?
Oh dear. All right.
Who are we going to give a call here?
We're calling Port supporter up here again.
They definitely know the answer to this.
Josh.
Because they always bring it up, these Port supporters.
That's it.
Ready, D.
Hey Josh, how are you, mate?
Great, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm getting there. After today, yeah. Just calling you up for
Heaps about nothing.
yes, the podcast, mate. You're on.
Yeah, I love it.
I just got a question for you that'll give you a bit of satisfaction, I think. Who won the AFL 2020 Wooden Spoon?
2020.
2020.
Is that you boys?
Is it?
What did he say?
He's gone with the Adelaide Crows.
Has he?
Yes.
Did he?
Lock it in.
Are you locking it in?
Locking it in, Josh?
Yeah, lock it in.
Yes, it is.
Got it.
Yes, absolutely, dude.
Lovely,
They
mate.
stank.
Well, you got me a point, so I'm happy about that. So,
2023 spoon. Thanks.
not another one. We've got enough spoons now in the pantry, so
Absolutely.
But no, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate the point. Take it easy.
Unreal.
Lovely.
Well
So
done.
1 out of 3, as we say, 1 out of 3 is not bad.
I'll take it.
Well done, Brady. You've done a lot better than me in the past, mate, so that's good.
All right.
Hopefully it sounds a
Sad.
lot better on the pod tomorrow than it did fucking recording. That took ages.
That was a long time between drinks right there, so that was good. And speaking about long time between drinks, we're going to crack into a fan favourite. Brad, is this your favourite segment
Mate,
on the pod?
this is what I listen for every
That-
week.
that's
On the way to
what-
work,
When you get him to
yeah.
hang around and get him to experience one of the
Firsthand.
saddest things in
No.
live firsthand.
No.
See,
It's
we get
just
into
sport.
it.
Play this thing. That sting. Like,
Yeah,
as
you
soon as
love
you
it.
hear it,
Gets you
like,
going.
You know when you get goosebumps
Where'd you
when
rip
you
it
hear
off
the music?
from?
Oh, I reckon it was just some
Did you
like
slap it
sound
into YouTube?
effect. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to get copyrighted if we get any bigger than this, which is good.
So what's happened this week?
Boys,
What's up? What's going on?
settle down. There's an active hostage situation at Para Hills.
Where?
All right?
Oh,
The
no.
SWAT team need to be called. The ground's been held hostage by the local park cricketers, man. We can't
you're
we can't
kidding.
play home games because the cricket players are still playing there, man. So they've got arm around the neck, gun to the head on the ground. They said, boys, no way. There's no way you're having a game here.
So your game got canned.
It didn't get canned, but
Ah.
unfortunately we can't host home games until the cricket ends. When the fuck does it end?
Local cricket,
Seriously?
mate. Just give it up, everyone. Like, if you're not playing for Australia by now, or at least like the Redbacks or something, just
If
just
you're
put
over
the battle out.
over the age of 16 and still playing park cricket, just fucking end it.
Seriously, give it in, man. Like, and playing cricket, man. It's absolutely ridiculous.
come on,
Like,
boys.
you're out there spending $800 on an English willow to get out for 4 of 15, man. Like, it's
So
absolutely
did Harry Hills not have this into consideration when the fixtures went out, or is this
Yeah. Look, not sure, mate. Obviously, it's our pre-season. So we've had a few pre-season hit-outs. They've all been away.
okay.
We can't host anything. But as I would know, because I did play for them, the Northern
No,
Jets,
no.
Yeah,
they
so
are...
we've heard a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I used to open actually for the Northern Jets under 13s. I actually was actually a pretty good cricketer back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, like you say, under the age of 16, so it's fine. But yeah, give it up, boys.
Yeah.
What do we reckon?
What else happened this
Go to
week?
park
I
cricket.
agree.
Footy's back.
AFL,
And
Unfortunately.
we've harped on it a little bit about AFL already. We won't talk about the Crows anymore.
but they were 5 goals up
They were 5 goals up against a struggling GWS side.
in
They
front
did-
of absolutely no one.
It could happen to
Yeah.
anyone, hey boys. It could
Yeah.
happen to
What's
anything
your
on the
what's
cup
your
these days.
official analysis of the game?
I think Nixie on the day just doesn't change his team up. If they're going bad in the middle, he'll just leave him in there. He doesn't flick it around. Like put a few different bodies in there.
That's
Get him
right.
going, you know.
No plan B.
Nah, no plan B. He's
Yeah.
After he gets him pregnant, there's nothing else happening after that.
Wow. Great analogy.
Very good, very
Great
good.
analogy, Danks. Great analogy, mate.
That was terrible.
Thought Ben Keys was great for you today. Himmelberg, also not too bad in the run.
I thought they were all pretty
I thought
I thought they were all pretty
Pathetic, man.
I thought Josh Rochelle, the only bloke out there having a crack.
Bit
I
of
reckon.
heart, man.
Yeah,
Bit
young
of
fella
heart.
showing the oldies how to do it. You know,
That's what you want to see. Now, I did say, Danks, you didn't hear this, you weren't here at the time, but there was obviously a result on Thursday night that people may have seen. However,
True.
mainstream media want you to believe one thing, and I've got the real story. It's come across my desk. So Carlin actually won against the Tigers on the Thursday night.
Really?
Yeah, so
joking.
they actually won because
I must have missed that.
Harry McKay didn't drop the mark. He actually took it and went back with the flight. But a bit like
So
North
it's like
Korea,
a-
they edited the footage.
Mandela effect. Everyone
Man-
remembers something else that
That's
happened
right.
instead of
Yeah.
what actually happened. What was the final score?
Final score, I think it was like 76 to 70, something like that. So
Yeah,
the Tigers definitely
easy
didn't
win,
kick
4
the.
points.
They didn't kick
I think
the.
it was about 8-10, 8-10, 50.
No.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Mandela effect.
So we
Mandela
did
Ah,
win.
sorry, sorry.
My boy Sauce, obviously son of Silvania, got the hat on, got his dad's hat on, which is nice. Dad's hat, dad hat. Sauce had a good game. He's wearing shin pads. Did you see him wearing shin pads?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was wearing shin pads.
Great.
What's he doing?
And he's not rocking.
He's not rocking. What's going on
He's
there?
not rocking. I don't know. Very interesting. He had the socks pulled all the way up, so it was nice energy by
I can't
Sauce there.
stand that. What do you think of socks up?
Yeah.
Socks
nah,
up?
socks up. Pretty outrageous.
Pretty
Like,
pathetic.
keep him down.
Yeah, pretty
You
pathetic.
don't need shin
If
pads.
you're not wearing shin pads,
Exactly.
don't do it.
What
else has happened?
More on the AFL. Pork are looking very good. Sorry, mate. They did look really good against the Lions. New team in town. North Melbourne Kangaroo. The Room are on fire this season, and they are looking good, and they're going for a flag. So Tom Lynch, the pointer, he's looking good over there. He's pointed again in training, which is good. He's keeping the streak up, which is nice.
North Melbourne above the Crows. That's fucking.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. You won't see that too often. I'm sure Wayne Duck Carey would be happy with that one. Got a question for you, Danks. This is to you specifically. When is the NBA over? And is there such a thing as too many games?
It's not over until it's over, you know. Like
that's
there's a few games going on.
There is.
None I want to really talk about, especially the Dubs. My Dubs on the
You've
road.
got the shirt on.
Yeah, I got the shirt on.
I didn't
Got the
notice
chips.
that as well.
They
Got the
lost.
chips
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
He's a Golden State
Another
Warriors
loss
fan for
to
a bit
the-
of context. So this dude actually watches sport. Maybe we should give him the sport segment,
I
and
don't
you
think
can just
so,
take a
no.
back seat.
I think I know what I'm doing over here. But no, fair enough, thanks. They do play a lot of games, mate.
Yeah, a
How
few
do you
games.
get around to watching so many games in such a short space of time?
I just don't do anything else, you know.
Working,
Like I,
working 3 shifts
yeah, I
a
just
week.
work and then I just watch like as many games as I can, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right, mate.
I just love it. Like, I
Yeah.
just love the sport. Like, especially all the
Loves the
losses.
sport.
All the
He
lo-
loves sport.
all the
He
loves
losses.
sport.
Like,
So
it's
does
good to watch.
Jazzy.
Yeah, that's right. Just the love for the game is what keeps us all
That's
going,
it.
which is good.
Any other sport this week?
No more sport, but I've got a bit of a story, and I'm bringing back because we're getting into our seasons now. Local sports heroes. I'm sure this is a favourite of yours, thanks. Local sports heroes. Number 8 for Bosa C grade. So Para Hills United played Bosa on the weekend,
Yes.
and I absolutely hacked this bloke down. And he gave me a bit of stick, and it's really stuck with me. He said, "You are the shittest player on this pitch right now."
Oh, that would have
Jeez.
cut deep.
And
Yeah, that's harsh, isn't it? That's harsh.
So shout out to you, champion, because you really absolutely wrecked me. Yes, it was a late challenge. Yes, you did best me.
I love how you mentioned this the other day as well. Now you're mentioning it again today. This has cut you deep. How many hours of sleep have you lost over this?
Quite a bit. Now, my Garmin watch is not happy with me because it's saying poor quality sleep. What's
the
going
sleep
on?
score's the lowest it's been in years.
I'm staying up thinking about number 8 from Bosa calling me the shittest player on the pitch, which I'm not. I know I'm not.
You would have been top 70%.
That's right. At least top 70%, which
For
is
sure.
good. I'm in a high percentile there. But shout out to him. He's won the local sports hero for this week, which is
good
good.
job, mate.
That's Jersey Sport.
Do you like anyone at F1 tonight?
I don't know anything
care.
about F1. Don't really care. That
Put you to sleep.
What is that? Yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah,
mate?
it's just pay to win, isn't it? That
That's
sport.
right.
Yeah,
It is pay to win. Yeah, cars going around in a circle. It's almost like counting sheep, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Very
Max.
interesting.
Very good, very good. Our next segment today,
Yeah.
we because we got our lovely friend of the show,
We
friend of
do.
the show on. We thought maybe we'd do a bit of getting to know activities.
Yes.
2 truths and a lie.
Yeah. It's
Always, it's a staple when it's. I remember going to uni.
Yeah.
Or like school, first day of school.
circle games.
Icebreaker challenge.
Icebreakers,
2
circle
truths
games.
and a lie.
Yeah.
This is the best way to learn
It
something
is a
about
good
someone.
one. It is a good one. Now, it does work for the kids at school, mate, so surely it can work for us, a couple of dimwits.
So hopefully some listeners get to jump in the mind of Brady Lambo a bit more.
and see how we go.
We'll all have a
Not
crack.
not much in there, boys.
We'll all
but
have a crack
pretty good.
each. We'll all have a crack each. So
Yeah.
we'll do one each, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
the
we'll
other,
try.
and the other 2 can converse and try and agree on which one's the
All right, lovely.
lie.
I'm going to go first.
You're gonna go first.
I'll go
Lovely.
first. I'll set the tone, and we'll see how we go. I've actually got 2, just in case. I did prep Brady Lambo beforehand, but just in case,
Yeah.
something happens there, man. I've got
Just take
another
it
one
away.
ready to go
Might
for myself, because I'm a bit self-centered like that, so it's good. All right, here we go, boys. I have been in a car chase running from the police before.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
I have my forklift license.
Yep.
My parachute sensor failed as I was about to skydive.
Oh.
All right. So, what do you think, early Lambo?
I'm thinking. I'm swaying towards the chase. Like, I can't imagine
So,
Jazzy getting into much law enforcement trouble where he has to
Tell
run
us-
from the cops.
Tell us about the chase. It was a car chase on foot. How does that work?
Yeah, so I've turned left onto Gawler One Tree Hill Road, and I've actually gone past the copper. It's 80, but I've just sped up a little bit too much in the BRZ back
Yep.
in those
Oh,
days.
yep.
So you were
Bit of
driving.
kick.
I was
not
driving.
running.
Yeah, I was driving.
Where did running come into it?
So they've put the lights on, and I've seen it, and thinking obviously it must be for me.
Yes.
So I've just pinned it.
Child running from the cops.
Yeah, chucked
not
it.
like
No,
running.
Not physically
Okay,
running. Yeah. Please,
not on the
car
feet.
chase.
And you've put the foot down and just drove off.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you get away?
I did get away. Didn't get caught.
Oh, mate, this is Fast and Furious, mate. What's going on
Yeah,
here?
family is everything.
Witness
This was for any law enforcement listening. This is just,
I think the forklift one's right because he said that the other week.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had a forklift license.
Yeah, everyone brags about their forklift license. That's
And
right.
so the third one was
my
your
parachute sensor failed as I was about to skydive. Yeah,
and then they obviously said, no, we can't do this.
pulled me back in and said, no, we'll do it another day.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Oh, yeah. What are you thinking, Toddy? What are you thinking, mate?
I'm going to say he didn't go Fast and Furious mode and run away from the cops. What do you reckon?
I'm kind of thinking about that as well. I was thinking about the parachute one, but you can be going out and they can be like, oh, like they're just saying it to you, a bit of a fail, like having a joke around with you, like trying to give you a bit of a scare, or like, yeah. So I'm.
But he said then they went back, so that'd be a
we
waste.
pulled it back. Didn't go.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
What are we going to lock in?
I'm thinking the copper one, but it could be thrown off here. It's a good lot of 3 by Jazz here.
Yeah, so we're going to the coppers.
Yeah,
we'll go the coppers. All right.
I actually don't have my forklift license.
What?
Yeah, I don't have it. I lied last week on the pod. As I'm a serial liar on the podcast.
Why would you say that last week?
I actually don't have my forklift license. I never had. Never
All
had
right,
to use
hang
it.
on.
Never
So-
driven a forklift.
So you
No riz.
gunned it from the cops.
Or in term, no, I didn't. But you know, it did happen. I'm assuming it happened. I'm assuming those lights were for me. Oh, but I couldn't. But then again, you know, it could have just been. You know,
How did they not catch you?
I'm not sure. Too quick, too fast, too furious, man. Good fucking cinema.
And the parachute, when was that?
Yeah, that was a while ago. Got a skydiving package for my birthday. It's about 2016.
Yeah.
We
And-
went out there December 4. Got up in the plane. They said, "Nah, all good. Pack it in." Sensor's not working, so they could have
Imagine
thrown me
if
to
they
my
didn't
death.
pick it up.
Yeah, I know. Though. Lucky they did those final checks.
Good on
Man.
them.
That's what they're there for. Otherwise, I would have been dead
very
meat.
good, very good.
That's it.
Would have been splattered.
Brady
Nice.
Lambo, do you want to go next?
I'll give it a go. See how we go. I can't think of something outrageous off the top of my head,
That's all right, mate.
but yeah, I'll do 3. See how we go. All right, we'll give it a go.
Here
Cool.
we go.
Go.
All right, my first one. I wet the bed until I was about 13. We'll go.
Don't laugh, Jazzy.
Shout out to my bedwetters out there. You know,
Bedwetting game.
everyone's got over it. You know, hopefully.
John Martin hasn't.
2, I was in McDonald's, Highney Street, lovely establishment. I've heard it on the show before, I think.
Yeah.
I turned around to look outside, and some smaller bloke than me, which is pretty short, just came up to me and was just like, "What are you looking at, mate?" And he just started he was trying to throw down with me, this bloke. Yeah, so that's number 2.
Someone started on you in Macca's Homely Street.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's it.
And then I'll go number 3. I've broken my nose 3 times playing various sports or sports fighting incidents.
Jazzy, what do you reckon?
That's tough, man. That's tough. Now, obviously, I think I do believe the nose breaking one.
Oh, I reckon that's where I reckon it might
You
be
reckon?
more.
Might be more
Oh,
than
I reckon
three.
he's
yeah,
the-
the,
I
you
reckon the
can
lie-
see the schnoz on the camera.
I reckon the
Yeah,
li-
yeah.
I reckon the
Bit of a
lie is
Squidward
Veranda.
speck.
The lip veranda.
Yeah, the Basil's Empress,
Yeah,
but
Basil's
without
Empress.
the birth. Like, it was fine at birth and then bang.
What was he first one? I wet the bed till I was 13.
Yeah, at
I
least
think that's
13.
true.
He's a bed pisser, man.
I
I
think that's
reckon.
true.
I reckon that is true. Charmaine would not be happy with the amount of sheets that she's had to clean in those years. And I mean,
The second one was so detailed.
very
But
detailed.
could that be him trying to lie and just
Yeah.
being? Oh
So you want to go? I'm gonna go snoz then.
no!
Snoz
Well,
break.
I know he's broken it a few times, but I was just thinking maybe he could have been lying about how many times.
What do we think?
I'm gonna say the detailed story about this midget trying to box on with him
On
in
Highland
Hanley
Street.
Street.
All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with B, mate.
Nah, wrong.
No.
Oh.
Nah, we're going the nose. It's at least 4 times.
Yeah,
At least 4 times.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, that was a pretty rough one. I just
No,
thought
no, that's
try and
good.
throw
Oh,
you
you
off.
won.
Yeah.
Good
Because
us.
that's technical. That's technical.
No, that's
But
good.
yeah, nah, the
You've
little.
thrown the scent off, mate, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Nah, that's it.
So bed pisser.
Yeah,
Bed
yeah,
pisser
I
to
did,
the
I did
age of
actually.
13.
Yeah. At least 12 or 13. I ended up Mum used to be like, I've given up. Just do the old the Big Daddy Adam Sandler movie where he just chucks the newspaper over it and stuff, but with a towel instead. And then I have to change it the next day myself and
Yeah.
Mum, yeah, poor
Do
mum.
like
Sorry,
what
mum.
you do with the dogs when you rub the fucking dog's head in it and stuff like that.
Look what you've done, Brad. Look what you've done. Oh,
Yeah, no, good
that's
voice. I
And,
just stopped eventually. So.
and what about the Hindley Street?
Yeah. Oh, it was before the footy actually last year,
Yeah.
and I was turning around to look at. I was just looking at the sites, waiting for my little meal,
Yeah.
nice little meal for the game. And yeah, he comes up to me like trying to fight me, and the workers were getting stressed, and then my brother got up and just absolutely shoved this bloke out the way, and then he grabbed his mule and he was backtracking, yelling abuse at my brother, and I was like, lovely. Luckily he was there. Or
there you go.
I was a bit worried about that bloke.
Was he an actual midget or just?
Nah, he was just a small bloke to me, but you don't know about Heinley, like. You know, if someone's got a knife or something like that. So
that's right. Yeah, it's a dangerous place to be, mate. At any time, let alone on a Saturday. So, absolutely.
Exactly.
Oh, very well done there, Buddy D.
Very good.
Let's go. Toddy's ends.
I've never had a Big Mac. I've never eaten snails. And I've never seen The Lion King.
Fire out, man.
I'm thinking
he's a fussy eater, man.
Yeah, so I reckon you get the Big Mac without the lettuce, maybe. Like you go Big Mac without lettuce, thanks. Like I'll have the bun, but not the lettuce. You know, bit of greens.
Yeah, he would just have like the bun, the meat, and the sauce, man. It's like get rid of anything that's green. He doesn't even know what a zucchini is, let alone like a fucking piece of lettuce. So,
fair.
But then again, never seen The Lion King. Every kid's seen The Lion King.
Yeah,
man.
you've got to see that.
Yeah.
Pretty sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I think it's a loss for him either way if he hasn't seen it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do we reckon, Danks? I'm gonna throw it over to you, mate.
I'm gonna say, I reckon he's had the Big Mac. I reckon I'm thinking the Lion King one, to be honest.
Yeah.
What was that other one? The middle one? Number 2?
Snails.
I've never had a Big Mac.
The snails one. Yeah, snails. That's tough
I've
because
never eaten snails.
I feel like I wouldn't go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go
And
try
I've
the
never
escargot.
seen-
You know.
Yeah, escargot. Escargot. Yeah, true. I reckon. To be honest, I reckon he has, and he's throwing us off the scent.
Yeah,
with the Lion King.
I'm thinking the Lion King as well, mate.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna say the lie is you haven't seen Lion King.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
I've eaten snails.
Yeah, you have eaten snails.
Yeah.
Where and when and how?
It's a delicacy over in other countries, mate.
Yeah, right. Well, you haven't been overseas.
I was on a cruise. I was on the seas.
Oh, you were on the high seas,
On
were
the
you?
high seas.
Yeah,
and they
right.
said,
And you said, "Give me one."
give me
escargot."
the escargot.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And I had about 7 of them.
You had about 7. Did you enjoy it?
Not really.
Not really.
There was just not
Kept-
much else
kept it
on
down.
the menu that night.
Yeah, right. So you have seen The Lion King, which is good.
No, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it.
So that was a truth.
Oh, you've
Two
never
truths and a
seen
lie.
it. What the frick, man?
Yeah, right.
And I've never had a Big
What the
Mac.
frickin' frick? You've never had a Big Mac. What do you get from McDonald's?
Double quarter pounder.
Oh, of course. I'm a double quarter pounder gang, man. That's ridiculous.
Not far off the
Yes,
Big Mac.
sir.
Fire out, man.
Gee whiz.
All right. Well, that about does it, I reckon.
Glad we all learned a little bit something about each other.
That's nice. Nice
Yeah.
little circle game, little icebreaker. How
That's
do you
it.
feel, Danks, being on the potty, mate?
No, very great. Very honoured. I've got my Heaps About Nothing
That's right.
little beer coaster here.
That's a gift from us to you, mate.
Coaster,
stubby
yeah,
holder.
stubby, a little stubby.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, real nice, everyone. So if there's a few left, get on them.
That's right.
They're real good.
Absolutely. Pirate Life, ST beer.
Yeah, ST beer.
As
Yeah.
always, Pirate Life, we have the $10,000 worth.
Yes, sir.
Get it out.
Anything else you want to say, Ready Lambo?
That's all I got for today. A pretty draining day for me in the sporting world. So,
Yeah.
good stuff.
I'll wrap it up there then.
Very good. All right. See you next week.
week.
Take it
Catch
easy.
you
See ya.
boys and girls. Was that right?
Yeah, that was good. Very funny.
Bit rough.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, wicked.
Gee, that'll be a slog to edit.
No.
All the calls.
At least you'll be